Well, it's been quite a while back, and I feel that at the time it's a very nostalgic song to me, and it brought me, the spirit of oneness in me when I first heard it. I felt truly like a Nigerian at the time, and yes, at that particular point in time, it was in the news that people, people had checked out was the terminology that was being used, and people had checked out and so on. But I felt that the song itself reminded me that, look, we need to look inwards and see how things can be better within our society. This song is even more relevant than ever, and the reason is because we're even having a situation where more and more people are getting disillusioned about the country, and it's got to the extent where people are immigrating abroad and so on because they kind of feel that maybe they don't have a future in the country anymore. So this song, what it does is that it reminds us of the fact that we're still Nigerians at the end of the day, and no matter wherever we go to, this is still our home country. And the only way we can get things right is by ensuring that we participate in bringing whatever issues that we feel are not being treated right by either our own society itself, our elected leaders and so on. We bring it to fore so we can continue to ensure that they are called to account at all times. So this is the reason why I feel that this song is even more relevant than ever. In a way, what the song reminds us of is that we need to look inwards as a society and understand that no one is going to help us to build this country. All the other countries that we might run to, they themselves actually had gone through various levels of hardship in their times. We remember the time where the Irish people had a lot of migration going to the US and other places, and the same thing with the English. They all went to Australia. Some of them went to Australia and other places like that. They've had these various things. At the end of the day, it was they themselves that had to resolve their issues by themselves, and that's where the countries are now regarded as developed countries. So we need to look at that and borrow ideas from what has happened in the past in the history, and learn that we need to come together as a nation. We need to be more patriotic in what we do, how we say it, and we have to see ourselves as Nigerian first, not as one religion, not as one tribe, and not as one person from a class of society or the other. We have to see ourselves as Nigerians and deal with ourselves as Nigerians. That's the only way we can get out of the quagmire of the hardship that we are seeing ourselves today, and it will reduce the influx if we keep holding our legislators to account. For example, when it comes to remuneration of people, and even our universities where they are not getting as much support as they should, which is causing most of this jackpot that we are seeing today. Once these things are being addressed in full, then we will see a drawback of the immigration that is going on.